Hello and welcome. My name is Rachel Kornack. I'm the founder and director of Emerging GIS Leaders. I'm going to show you in this video how to create your own visual geospatial career plan. You can start at the Emerging GIS Leaders homepage here. On the homepage there is a link to create your own plan. This link will take you to the Get Started page. Now if you scroll down, you'll see the template Prezi that will allow you to create your own plan. The first thing you should do is view the template so you're familiar with the work that we're going to be doing together. And this video will show you how to create your own plan. So if you click on the Start Prezi button here, it will load additional navigation tools that will allow you to advance the slides. So for example, if you click on the right arrow, it will allow you to advance the slide one forward, and this arrow will allow you to go back. There's also an option for an autoplay where you can choose the length where each slide will stay on the screen, and a full screen mode that'll make this bigger. Now I'm going to click on this link to create our own copy, and you should do this after you've looked at the entire template. So this will take us to the Prezi.com page here. Now if you don't already have an account, you'll have to sign up. Now if you click this sign up link, there are three different options. The first one is public, which is free, and this allows anyone to create an account where all of your Prezis will be public. Now if you have an educational email, anything ending in .edu, you can also have a free account with private presentations, and that allows you to make your career plan private or available only to the people that you choose. I'm going to start by logging in since I already have an account. So now that I'm logged into Prezi, you'll see I have 0 Prezis. Now I'm going to go back here to this Get Started page. I'm going to click on this link again, and now this will open up the template and show me logged in. So I'll show you if you wait for this to load. There's an option here that says Make a Copy. Now if I click on this, this will make a copy of the template that will be saved in my Prezi account that I can edit. Okay, so I'm going to click on Make a Copy, and now you'll see there's a copy of this template saved in my Prezi account. So I'm going to click on Edit here, and this will open the Prezi in the Prezi Editor mode. Now, if you haven't used Prezi before, it takes a little bit of getting used to. It's quite different from PowerPoint. I'll just show you briefly the tools that you can use. If you hover over on the right hand side, you'll see magnifying glasses to zoom in and zoom out of the canvas. So you can see this is a bit different from PowerPoint in that it's not a linear path. It's actually a canvas that you can zoom in and out of and pan around by holding down the left mouse key. On the left-hand side, you can see what are called frames. These are similar to slides, and if you click on this, it will advance the slides to each location so you don't have to navigate using the zoom and pan tools. So I'm going to go ahead and get started at the first place where I can edit this template, which is where I enter my name. Now if you double-click on this will open up the text editor so you can replace it with your name and the date. Okay. At this button, this will save automatically, but I'm just going to press Save just to be on the safe side. You'll also notice the Undo button here, which is helpful if you make a mistake. Okay, now I'm going to keep going through with my plan. Okay, I'm going to keep moving here. Now, if I click on this next slide, this is a section is about dreaming, and this is where we're going to think about what you really want from your dream job and what this will be like. Now, often it's hard to decide what job you would actually want because you don't know the position, title, or the agency that you would want to work for, but you should have an idea of the types of tasks that you want to be spending your time on. Now, once you get to a room, you can actually zoom in here so the post-it notes are a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to fill this out quickly. Let's see, what do I like to do? I like teamwork. I like business travel. I really like to explore and improve things. I like to solve problems. Detailed tasks, not so much. Fast-paced, maybe. Let's see, I like big picture tasks. I do like to manage people. I like to create visuals. And let's see, I do like to teach and mentor. I definitely don't want to program. Let's see, planning, listening. I'm going to put manage projects up here. Okay, so this is what I think I would be spending my time on most of the time in my dream position. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the next room here. Okay, the next step here is choosing topics that you want to focus on. And this will help you narrow down the type of industry that you want to end up in. So I'm going to repeat this again. And let's see, what do I like to do? Business, defense, education. I do like education. Government, health, maybe. Mapping, I guess I'll put mapping up here. Let's see, this is just saving here, so you'll see it'll auto-save every few minutes. So we'll just wait for that to save. Okay. All right, so we'll put mapping up here. Let's see, natural resources, I do like that. Social sciences, transportation, research and development. Okay, I'm interested in that. I am interested in conservation and international aid. Okay, now if there is something else you're interested in, you didn't see it here, you can double click here, and this will allow you to type whatever you want. Let's say you're interested in oceanography, for example. And then I could add that to my map. Okay, now we're done with the second room. So let's see, I'm going to advance to the third room here. Now this is about where I want to live. Now some of these rooms have links. So for example, if I click on this, this will allow me to open up this link. This particular article is about the distribution of GIS jobs within the U.S. And you could see here that there's actually clusters where most of the job ads are typically posted. So let's go back to the Prezi here and think about where I would want to live. Okay, would I live near or move to any of these places? Let's see, Washington, D.C., nah, maybe. Houston, Texas, I don't think so. Front Range, Colorado, I might move there. Uh-oh. Okay, sorry about that. It looks like this was not grouped properly. Now the way that these sticky notes are set up is you can group these similar to Word or PowerPoint. If you select both of the items, you'll see there's a text box and a sticky note picture. And, oops, sorry. Now if you press down Shift and highlight both of them, you can regroup them. And that'll allow you to move the sticky note and the text at the same time. Okay, so let's see. I might move to Colorado. I already live in Southern California, and I actually really want to stay there. International, maybe. I might consider this. Okay, and here, let's say I really want to live in a particular place that isn't listed. I could say, like, I want to live in Hawaii, for example. Okay, now I can move this sticky note here to where I want to live. Okay, I'm going to put that back because I actually don't want to live in Hawaii, but I'm sure some people do. Okay, let's move on to the next set of questions. Now this is a reality check, and that is basically, are you prepared for what you want to do in your dream position? So let's see, the first room here is about the Geospatial Technology Competency Model. Now, if you haven't seen this before, I recommend that you read the information on these two links below so that you understand what these different words mean in the context of this project. Now, I'm going to rate my competency and also interest. So let's see. Earth geometry, not so much. I know a little bit about this, but I'm not really that interested in it. Positioning and data acquisition, kind of the same thing here. I do know a little bit about it, but I'm not really interested in pursuing it anymore. I'm just waiting here because this is auto-saving. Okay, so I'm going to put this over here. Let's see, data quality. I'm actually very good at that, but not so much interested in doing that. Analysis and modeling. Okay, I think this is one of my strong suits that I'm also interested in doing. Cartography. I'm going to put this one in the middle. Let's see. Satellite positioning systems. I'm going to put this somewhere near the bottom. Programming and software development. I would say that's kind of low on my list. Geographic information systems, I'm pretty good at this, and I also am interested in it. Okay. And remote sensing and photogrammetry. I actually have some pretty decent skills, and I'm fairly interested in this. Okay, now this one seems to be a repeat, so I'll just leave it there for now. Okay, now what would you do with this, for example? Well, the first thing you could see is I don't really want to focus on these because I'm not interested in them and I don't know about them, so I don't need to spend my time on that. I really want to focus on these ones here in the middle where I'm interested in them, but I want to increase my competency. Okay, let's move on to the next room. Are you qualified or on track to become a GISP? Now, if you haven't heard of the GISP before, I recommend that you start at their website and read about the various qualifications. Basically, you have to earn points for your GIS work experience, education, and professional contributions. Now, let's see. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to rank my achievement and my interest. So, attend a conference. Well, I do this quite often, and I'm very interested in doing it. Gain work experience. I have about 10 years experience, so I'm going to put that high on my list. Let's just wait again while this is saving. Okay. I don't know how interested I am. I guess that's just something I'm going to have to do. Earn a degree or certificate. I've already maxed out, I think, on what I'm going to do in GIS, so I'm going to put high achievement, low interest. Volunteering. No, I haven't actually volunteered that much. I'm not that interested. I'll put it about there. Present at a conference. Okay, I do this all the time, and I am very good at it. Let's see. Get involved in a professional organization. Okay, so I'm highly involved in professional organizations. I'll also put this here up at the top. Attend a class or workshop. I might be interested in doing that, which I don't do very often. Organize an event. Okay, that sounds kind of interesting. I haven't really done that before. I'll put that here. Write or review publication. Well, I do write pretty often, and I'm pretty interested in it, so I'll put that right there. Receive an award. I have received an award, so let's see. I'll put that here. I might do that again in the future. Okay, so now you can see based on how I've arranged these sticky notes what I might want to do if I want to increase points for the GISP. Okay, let's move on to the next room. Okay, do I have the skills that our employers are looking for? Let's check this out. Now, most of these came from conversations I've had with professionals and also from a hangout with James Fee where he interviewed 3 thought leaders in the GIS field and asked them what they think the in-demand skills are for the GIS profession. Okay, so let's see where I fall here. Writing. Okay, I think I'm pretty good. Specific evidence. I do have several articles that are published in professional journals, so I can prove that I'm good at this. Communicate value of GIS. Well, what does that mean? Well, this is about being able to communicate in non-geo jargon terms why GIS is important. And now I do have a lot of experience in this area, so I'm going to move that up to specific evidence. I definitely have this from brochures that I've made and presentations that I've given, so I can prove that I can do this. So I'm going to put that there too. Presenting and speaking, same thing here. Program custom apps, not so much. Okay, I'm going to stick that there. Translate real-world needs into GIS workflows. Okay, I teach a class at Penn State about how to do that, so I'd say I'm pretty good, and I definitely have evidence of this. Okay, manage and design databases. Yes, same thing here. I used to be a database manager, so I'm going to put that here. Build client relationships. Yes. The evidence I have for that, though, that would be a little harder to prove, so I'm gonna put that lower down. Okay. Sell and market GIS services. I could use some improvement here, and I don't know how much evidence I have. A can-do attitude. Okay, I think I'm pretty good at that. I'm going to put that at the top. Manage projects. Yes, okay, I managed several projects, multi-year complex research projects using GIS. So I could say I have specific evidence and that I'm pretty good at this. Leading teams. Yes, I also led teams. So let's see, I do have evidence of this, and I'm pretty good. Solving problems. Yes, I am good at that. I don't know how much I could prove that, though, so I'll put that a little lower down. So now you could see the range of what I'm good at here and what I'm not so good at, but not necessarily interested in doing, that we saw on another slide. Now, if I did want to increase my skills, it looks like I should focus on learning how to program custom apps. Okay, on to the next room. Can I demonstrate that I have GIS chops? Okay, let's see. Well, oftentimes you may be good at what you do, but you can't prove it. So let's see what you need to do to have the correct documentation. Let's see, associate's degree, no. Bachelor's degree, okay, I've got a bachelor's degree. That's already done. And GIS certificate, done. Oopsie, let's just wait for this to save again. Okay, GIS certificate, I have that too. Let's see, master's degree, yes. Doctoral degree. Well, you know, I am interested in getting a PhD. I don't have one, but I am interested, so I'm going to put this over in this quadrant. Continuing education classes. I definitely would do that. Uh-oh, here we go again, where this isn't properly grouped. So I'm just going to press Shift again, select both of these, and regroup them. Okay, continuing education classes. I'm interested in that, and I've taken a few, but I could definitely do more. Let's see, GISP certification. Okay, I am already certified, so let's just put that up here. No, I don't have this. Let's see, I'm not really interested, so I'm going to put that in the lower left. Esri certification, same thing. I don't think that I want to pursue that. Other certification, no. Professional references, yes, I definitely have this. I'm going to put this kind of in the middle here. Work experience, yes, I'm interested in working. I'm going to put that higher up. There. Okay, volunteering, maybe. I'm not that interested in that, though, so I'm going to just put this lower down. GIS internship, I don't think so. I'm a little bit past that in my career. I'm going to put that down at the bottom. And once again, I could fill out something else here if I wanted to fill it in myself. I would just double click in here, and then, double click in here, and then you can edit the text. Okay, on to the next room. Now the next part is about your resume. So let's check out what I should do to stand out and be memorable. Okay, let's see. Customize for each job. Yes, I definitely do that. Okay, so I'll just put that in the yep. Include buzzwords from job descriptions. Yeah, so what that means is if you look in the job description and you see the types of language, words they're using, that you need to match those in your resume. So I'm going to drag this over as soon as this saves. Okay. Whoopsie, this one is also not grouped. Let's just fix that real quick. Okay. Let's see, 5-second check. What text stands out? Now this is a good thing to look at because you can get kind of bogged down in your own resume and assume that somebody is going to read all the details, which they're probably not. They're probably going to just glance at it for a few seconds and read the bold words, things that are in larger font. So, okay, I definitely do this. Okay, demonstrate knowledge of the organization. This requires you to do a little bit of background research and perhaps include something about their mission statement and how you agree with it in your cover letter. So I do that. Let's see, specific examples of desired skills. This is a lot of work. So when you look at the job description and it says they're looking for something, specific evidence like programming, applications, web applications, you would want to make sure that something on your resume shows that you literally created a custom web application for a particular client with a link to that in your portfolio. Okay, I'm going to just move this over. Now, I'm just going to skip through some of this to save time. So let's see. Okay, portfolio perfecter. This is a similar set of questions if you have a GIS portfolio. Now, I'm not going to go through all the details here because it's a little bit repetitive, but you can see where we're going here. So what you would do is look at best practices here on the right-hand side and then move them over to the yes side if you're already doing them. And the idea is things that are left over in the note column are things that you would need to work on to improve both your resume and your portfolio. Okay, on to the next room. Have you Googled yourself lately? Your potential employers definitely are doing this. Now, there's a great article about this in the Harvard Business Review. You can click on this link, it'll take you to their blog. So you can go through and think about how you appear professionally to someone who doesn't know you using these particular websites. So for example, if you Google yourself, what do you see? Is there a picture of you, at Mardi Gras, or is there links to you giving presentations at GIS conferences? So you definitely need to investigate these and see how you look. So some things you might need to do a makeover. So for example, my YouTube account, I don't really have that many YouTube videos. So I think I could improve that. Let's see. I'm not mentioned in the news very often, so I could try and focus on this in the future. So for example, I could write a press release for something and then get my name out there associated with a particular new thing that's going on at my company, or a volunteer event, for example. So I'll put that I want to work on this. Okay, and on to the next set of questions. Are you a thought leader? Okay, well, there's many definitions of thought leaders. One of them is basically it's the person that people want to hire because you're the expert. Now, what are you doing to become a thought leader? Are you contributing to the profession, or are you staying up to date on what other people are talking about and publishing? So you can rate your progress, your participation, and then your future interests. So for example, blogs. Right now I don't participate that much, but I'm really interested in pursuing this. Podcasts, I don't have any podcasts, so let's see. I'd like to do that, and I have not done it before, so I'll put it in the upper left. Webinars and Hangouts, I've been in a few of these lately, and I'd like to continue, so I'm going to put that up there. Okay, on to the next section. Now this is where I would set goals. So what I would do is I would go back to the different rooms and review my answers. And I want to make sure that I only have 3 main priorities for following up, and you can choose which rooms your priorities are in. So let's see. Okay, find a new GIS job. Well, this is going to be high on my list because I am looking for a job right now. Okay, so let's see, that's going to be my first priority. And let's see, my second priority would be explore new topics, maybe not so much. Relocate, I don't think I want to do that quite yet. Increase my GTCM competencies, maybe. GISP, I already have that. Gaining and polishing in-demand skills, let's see, increase credibility, improve my resume. I'd like to improve my portfolio. Okay, so I'll make that my second priority. Oopsie, that's my resume. Improve my portfolio. And let's see, virtual identity, I do want to work on being more visible on YouTube, so I'm going to put that as my third priority. Okay. And this is where I would list the particular items that I'm going to do for following up on my top 3 priorities. Now I've already filled this in with some examples so you can get an idea of what you would put on your own. There's sections for your first, second, and third priorities, which you just selected in the last section. Now, you want to make sure that you remember to do the things that you said you're going to do. These websites, Trello.com and actionmethod.com, are really simple, easy-to-use interfaces that you can set deadlines and reminders for yourself. You're also going to want to share your plan. People can help you really refine what you want to do, encourage you, and then open doors of opportunity when they see specifically what you're interested in doing. They may know somebody that has a position open, for example, that you're looking for. So this is where I would type who I'm going to share my plan with. So for example, I might put my friend Bill Hodge. Okay, you could see that you could pick people that are your peers, your mentors, your bosses, even your fellow students, whoever you think would provide you with encouragement and feedback here. And then you get to the end. Okay, I'm done. Woo-hoo. Okay, so once I'm done with this, what I can do is I can share it. So I can share it on Facebook, for example. I can download this as a PDF that I could print out or email to somebody. There's a lot of different options here. So I'm going to just close this and show you that once you get back to the main screen here, you have other options for sharing. So if you click on this button right here, you can post it on Facebook, Twitter, oopsie, let's go back. You can post it on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, you can email it, or you can embed it on a website like you saw on the Emerging GIS Leaders site. So I'm just going to show you briefly here. This should now be updated to match your own plan. So let's just advance a few more here. Oh, see, there we go. So now this is my plan. And that's it. Congratulations, you're done. For more information, make sure you check out the Emerging GIS Leaders website. So, for example, if you decide that your top priority is to work on your portfolio, then you can go and check out the different portfolio tips here on our website. Just as an example, there's also resources about how you could get hired, different degree programs and certification, and then examples of other people who are working on similar projects that want to show off their work. I hope you enjoyed the presentation.